what's up, man?
Great game. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it, you got it. Come on.
Come on in, fellas. Hope you had a good break, but it's time to get back to work. We're gonna focus on shooting today. Let's get a lot of repetitions. Get over to your stations. It's gonna be a lot of shooting drills today.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, I'll see you later.
Tyler, you're getting an early taste of NBA 2K23. What do you think of the game thus far?
I'm just happy to be able to play the game. It's a dope experience, so happy to be here.
The first time we talked to you was in 2019. You were just drafted. You were in the game for the first time. How has your life changed since then?
Actually, I'm better on the game now. I'm better in real life. I'm better on the game.
Okay,
so.
Better in all aspects.
Exactly, for sure. I got a daughter now, so things are good, you know.
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 20.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
New Orleans, the Big Easy. That's the site for the King. The burst and speed of De'Aaron Fox, nearly unmatched. The mission clearly in focus. To be ready to go as they get ready to tip off here in New Orleans, Louisiana. Kings, Pelicans. We'll be right back after this. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Now, I saw C.J. McCollum play all 4 of his years at Lehigh. He said the grind and hunger of a mid-major athlete is just different. You have to carry the responsibility of the team and literally the entire program. The tournament is on your shoulders. You get a lot of stuff that can't be taught. Guys, now he's the teacher. I'm just glad he's no longer schooling my beloved AU Eagles.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, D.A. Now Sacramento starting 5. We've got De'Aaron Fox. Richaun Holmes out there with Sabonis. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Holmes in at the 2 guard. And for the Pelicans, Ingram and Williamson are the forwards. Monte Graham is out there with McCollum. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And it's the Kings to start out. Back to Fox. Holmes. Over Valanciunas. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Ingram attacking. Barnes grabs the miss. And it's Barnes with the ball for Sacramento. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Here's McCollum. He had 25 points in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And the layup's good off the glass.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
Fox finds Barnes to the inside and stolen by Williamson. Here's McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
Now, here's Holmes. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Ingram with it. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Out to Ingram. New Orleans moving it around. And it's Graham missing. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's Fox with the jam.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
You know, Greg, thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him, we know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular seasons. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
Holmes can't get it to go in.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Ingram. No good that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Barnes outside. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Sabonis. Now here's Holmes. Back to Sabonis. And there it is for him.
What an effort from Sabonis to power through the contact. That would make his old man proud.
Now here's Ingram. 29 points for him last game against the Lakers. McCollum deciding where to go with it. He takes it in. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Sabonis. Barnes against Ingram. Now here's Fox. D right on him. Second shot opportunity. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Williamson finds Valanciunas. Sabonis with the steal. Barnes against Williamson. The kick out to Fox. Passes it to Holmes. Shot clock at 5. And there's the drive. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Ingram outside. Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Williamson kicks to McCollum. Shoots over Holmes.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Got a piece of it. And here is Holmes. Rejected by Ingram.
Wonderful defense from Ingram. Good to see him using his length to alter shots.
Pelicans trail by 6. Graham finds Williamson. And here's McCollum. Graham in the corner to end the run.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Holmes passes to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Hey, Steve, when we get into the later stages of the season, you can see why so many teams put an emphasis on...
Kevin, the reason why there's a crucial to have players down the bench that you can depend on.
To McCollum. New Orleans moving it around. Williamson with the bucket.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Sacramento.
Barnes outside. Here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. 8-point game. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embrace the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Pass to Ingram, down low, and Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Steve, you played 4 years at Michigan State with all the changes, including pro options for the top prospects. Do you worry at all about the college game?
No, I don't worry about it. In some ways, having more players who stick around is a good thing, but I love the opportunity these young guys are getting. Continuity can lead to beautiful basketball. They just have to make adjustments.
Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Williamson dishes to McCollum. There's the pass to Graham. On the 3 off target.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Fox passes to Holmes. Passes to Holmes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Fox, no good. Pelicans trail by 10. Ingram outside. The putback. Pass to Graham. And another shot. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Kings leading now by 10. Unloads from 13. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size, and still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Lenz checked in for Sabonis. Lyle comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Terrence Davis in for Barnes. Now here's McCollum. He's always able to provide big production, averaging 22 points a game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
McCollum against Fox. And the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
And some changes here for the Kings. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Natural. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Lopez. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And a wide open look for McCollum. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners.
The new group on the floor for the Kings. Outside, Sabonis. Outside for Jackson. Williamson with the block.
And you look at Zion's playing style. Everything he does borders on the spectacular. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Even with all the hype Zion had coming into the NBA, Steve, I don't think folks expected him to have such an immediate impact.
It really was a wild first few months for Zion in the NBA. We weren't sure he'd play at all in his rookie year. But when he made it onto the court, he reminded everyone right away, Kevin, what a unique talent he is.
The talented front court pair is Ingram and Williamson. Devontae Graham is out there with Jones, and it's Valanciunas in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Natural in the last outing against the Thunder was tremendous. He finished with 52 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
It's Ingram on the wing, covered by Barnes. Williamson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Graham into the lane. Sabonis with the block.
And you know, with how skilled he is offensively, Sabonis at 6'11", not known as a shot blocker, but uses his height there on the rejection.
Now, here's Fox. Sabonis kicks to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 14. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Williamson dishes to Graham. Takes it from 10. Sacramento grabs the miss.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Barnes. Inside, Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Williamson finds Ingram. Trying to end the drought. Ingram can't get that one to fall. Kings leading now by 16. Holmes down low. He's covered by Ingram. Oh, and the jam by Holmes.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. This is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And finished off by Williamson.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And he recovers it. Goes up again. Holmes can't get it to go in. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
Oh! Put a little extra on that one. JB showing the lift.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Holmes. The pass to Sabonis. It's stolen by Jones. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Holmes passes to Sabonis. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And they recover it. Passes it to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pelicans trail by 16. Graham dishes to Ingram. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 7th rebound here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw with them? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
Now here's Williamson. 17 points for him last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. To the wing on the left. Holmes against Valanciunas. Back to Fox. And it's blocked. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Fox with it. Now defended by Williamson. Here's Sabonis. And slammed up by Sabonis.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Williamson. The Kings getting the bucket. It's Jones on the wing. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Jones. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
And the Nationals going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. McCollum comes in for Jones. Now here's McCollum. 8 points for him. To the middle. Lays it up off the glass. And Gomez has got his second bucket of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's a powerful frame of Barnes. Went right through the foul like the defender wasn't even there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight?
Lopez, he's checked in for the Pelicans. The free throw off from Barnes. And you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
Now here's DiVincenzo following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Clock at 6. Sabonis, the pass to Holmes. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now here's McCollum. 8 points for him. Pass to Graham. 1:30 left in the second quarter. Sabonis against Lopez. Kicks to Graham. Ingram outside. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 3 assists tonight.
The key for Brandon is shooting with confidence. When he does this, he buries these trades.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Graham, the pass to McCollum. 50 seconds left here in the second. Steps back and fires. Graham gets a wide open look. No good with the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pelicans trail by 17. Ingram outside. Pass to Lopez. Ron Gomez trying to break free. And Brook Lopez the bucket on the assist from Ingram.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
Here's Ingram. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Sacramento riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? The natural and impressive effort here today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. They've got Harrison Barnes. Sabonis is out there with Holmes. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Holmes in at the 2. Now here's Barnes. To the paint. There's Sabonis over Williamson. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The pass to Williamson. Down low, here's Ingram. Basket, good. Ingram's got 9 points.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
Fox passes to Barnes. Sabonis with the ball. To the inside. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Williamson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Holmes. Unable to get that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. Driving inside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And Greg with Devontae Graham, you know he's going to shoot it. He has. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing that that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
First one falls for him. And Graham drops them both. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Barnes outside, trying to find hole. Gets it to him.
The assist there from Barnes. Over the years, he's got better and better making decisions with the ball in his hands.
Pelicans trail by 11. McCollum dishes to Valanciunas. Ingram against Barnes. It's hauled in by the Kings. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Fox, no good.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Graham touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Kings leading now by 11. Right side, Fox shoots over Graham. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Nice to see Williamson spot the open man. He has awareness and ability as a passer.
Pass to Holmes. Driving in. The kick out to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Fox against McCollum. Pass to Williamson. Barnes grabs the miss. The Kings shooting in this game 45%. And it's Holmes off the drive. Count the basket. And that's now 28 points for the natural.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Here's McCollum. Rebound by the Kings. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Offside Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Graham, and finished off by Graham.
Man, that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Fox kicks to Sabonis. Trying to find Holmes. Gets it to him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Kings.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Len's checked in for Sabonis. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Barnes. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Hayes. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Doubled by Holmes. Pass to Hayes. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got rebound number 8 now on the night. Mitchell looking it over. It's blocked. They get it back. Lamb passes to Len. Over McCollum. And Len gets it to go on the assist from Lamb. And the Kings lead by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Jones. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Another shot. Tries yet again. And at last, they get one to fall. Valanciunas has got 8 points. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Sacramento. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Holmes. Drives to the hoop. Off with the layup. Pelicans trail by 13. Here's Jones. Valanciunas trying to free himself up.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Lopez is checked in for Valanciunas. Lyles checked in for Sacramento. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Sacramento ball.
Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here is Murphy. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Up top, Holmes. Defended by Jones. Shots good by Lyles. He has 5.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pelicans trail by 14. The pass to Lopez. He kicks it to Murphy. Passes it to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Lyles. And the Kings pushing it up now. Holmes passes to Len. Out to Lamb. Sacramento moving it around. Mitchell outside. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads. Rebounded by McCollum.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it. They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Mitchell, and Jones sends it back, and he gets it back. Len finds Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
Pelicans trail by 16. McCollum passes to Hayes. Pass to Murphy. Shoots over Lyles. And too long on the shot. Kings leading now by 16. Mitchell passes to Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
GA, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
And the Pelicans with possession here after the Kings pick up 2. Lopez dishes to Murphy. And again, no good by New Orleans. Pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Here's McCollum after the Kings pick up 2. Plays it up and banks it in. McCollum's got 10.
Never seems to shy away from playing in attack mode. McCollum likes to keep the pressure on the D.
Holmes against Jones. Inside. Here's Lyles against Sacramento.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now the pass to Lopez. Passes it to McCollum. Fires the 3. That one misses. So the Kings will take it the other way. Holmes passes to Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Jones trying to get open as Lopez. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Mitchell's got 5 rebounds tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And the dunk by Len.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
1:21 left here in the third quarter. Cullen passes to Lopez. Dishes it to Murphy. Kicks it to Hayes. And it's McCollum in the corner. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Rejected by Len.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
With the floater, and it's Lamb getting it to go. Lamb's got his second basket.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. With the teardrop, rebound by the Kings. Mitchell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Now, here's Holmes. He's got 34. Out to Lamb. Lyles passes to Holmes. The second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Holmes got 12 points in just the second half.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
McCollum up top. Over Mitchell. Again, McCollum missing. And so it's Sacramento in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. And that's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to...
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more... going with a whole new group out there.
Shooting for Sacramento, De'Aaron Fox. One shot.
They've got Jackson Hayes. Brook Lopez is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Ingram in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. To the middle. Williamson kicks to Ingram. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Fox has got his 5th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Pelicans trail by 20. To the paint. Here's Hayes. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
It's hard to see anything but a ton of potential when you look at a player like Jackson Hayes.
Well, Kevin, just consider everything he's done already. Pulling down double-doubles, shooting at a high percentage. He makes the most of every touch he gets, and he's only getting better.
CJ. That free throw good from Hayes.
And one thing that's obvious from interviews and social media is that Brandon Ingram has a terrific work ethic.
Yeah, this is a guy who really knows the value of hard work. It seems like he's always putting in hours at the gym or working on finding new ways to evolve his game.
For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. McCollum dishes to Hayes. With the drive, and Hayes throws it down.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Barnes passes to Holmes. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 17. Ingram right side. He kicks to Hayes. Five on the clock. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
with some arc. Sabonis, good, and a nice assist from Fox.
The assist.
Fox has got his 4th assist in this one.
Just like his dad in his time, DeMontis is polished and disciplined.
New Orleans gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Cullen passes to Ingram. Back to McCollum. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Fox has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Holmes throws it down.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Pelicans really having a tough go here. Hayes the pass to McCollum. Over Fox. And that one hits back iron.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
The shot's good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And, Steve, you played in a different era. Do you look a little differently at all the hugs and handshakes between opposing players these days?
No, not at all, Kevin. It's just totally different. These guys been knowing each other for a long time, you know, with youth basketball. I think the competition on the court, it speaks for itself, so I think our game is still in good hands.
He gets that one.
They just can't get stopped against this guy. Zion, too strong and too athletic.
Back to Fox. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Pass to Barnes. Back to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Holmes with it. Working on Hayes.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Williamson with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And the basket by McCollum.
And such a clever score. McCollum can unleash the floater, the pull-up. He's got it all.
McCollum against Fox. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Hayes the pass to Williamson. And the rejection by Holmes.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Kings.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so checking out the record for these guys, tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For the natural.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Brandon Ingram. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's...
So, MP, how important is playing with pace to what you want to accomplish on the offensive side of things?
It's a big part of a lot of successful offenses these days, pace and space, and we're no different. It's just logic, ultimately. The quicker you get into the offense, the easier it is to catch the defense out of the position on their heels, and the easier it is to score.
What's up, man? Stay focused on your workout. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Time to get in some work.
Hey, stay focused in your workout today.
For those of you who joined us for our inaugural 2K Tuesday event, thank you for helping us make it a huge success. We were there competing and checking out all the action, and you all rocked it. But there was one that stood out above the rest. The 2K Tuesday MVP goes to XX Dowski, who won 98 games during our event. Congratulations. Keep it up, and we'll see you.
One of the most iconic structures in American history, the Alamo, here in San Antonio. Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. Welcome, everyone, courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. As you know, DeJounte Murray is scrappy. He said, quote, "It's in my DNA. I've always been a dog. If I don't score a point, I'm going to rebound or facilitate or play defense. That's the thing that you've got to have." I just do anything to win. Guys, they love his competitive streak.
Boy, he does get after it. Thanks, Allie. Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. They've got De'Aaron Fox. Barnes is out there with Rashawn Holmes. Then it's Domantas Sabonis, and it's Holmes in at the 2. And for the Spurs, Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Devin Vassell out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Richardson in at the small forward position. All right, Grant, in the name of player development, if you've got a young team that's effectively out of the playoffs, do you scale back minutes for the veterans, even if they're playing well?
I would think so. Obviously, if the playoffs aren't in the picture, it's giving that remaining part of the season a chance for you young players to learn what the NBA is all about. So giving them more chances to play, resting the veterans, might be the smart move.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Kings. Outside Barnes. Pass to Holmes. Here's Sabonis. That shot missing. Good D by Richardson. Here's Vassell, defended by Holmes. It doesn't go for him. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Their last encounter in Sacramento.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
Barnes passes to Holmes. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Johnson.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Back to Vassell. To the left side wing. Murray's shot is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Barnes. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Three-pointer, Fox. And it's Richardson with the rebound.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Johnson with a bucket.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Throws it up high. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
You can't run the alley-oop from much further out than that.
That was absolutely crazy. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Richardson. Now Murray. Rebounded by Fox.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
It's stolen by Pirtle. Outside Murray. Hauled in by the Kings.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
One of the more improved players over the last few years, Murray has thrived in his high-usage role. You just wonder how good can this kid become.
Here's Vassell after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Holmes. Drops in the layup for two. Holmes has got 6.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
And it's really incredible the number of ways Murray can affect a game.
I mean, I totally agree, B.A. I mean, he creates for himself and others. One of the best rebounders in the league at his position. And boy, is he disruptive on defense.
Now here's Murray. 27 points his last game. They get it again. Here's Pirtle. Count it.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Pass to Holmes. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Give him 8.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Now Pirtle. And here's Richardson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside Johnson. 5 on the clock. Richardson, the pass to Pirtle. Sabonis with some nice D. The Kings leading. Back to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Vassell. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pirtle, the pass to Johnson. Over to the wing. Outside Richardson. That shot off the mark. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And that one's good.
They're really working the paint now.
The Spurs shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Sabonis against Murray. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 11 so far.
Spurs foul. Kevin Vassell. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Goes up off the inbound.
Well, there's no vacancy down there. Josh Richardson gives no room to the offensive player.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Collins, he's checked in for Pirtle.
DeJounte Murray. 2 shots.
And Murray drops them both. Well, Sacramento's shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Fox, the pass to Holmes. Lays it up and banks it in. Holmes has got 14 points for the game.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Pass to Collins. Now here's Johnson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Outside Murray. Clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Murray. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Fox, the pass to Sabonis. And it's Fox missing. San Antonio has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Vassell, defended by Holmes. Outside Johnson. Collins outside. Richardson for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Murray finds Johnson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. He's got 7.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
To the inside, Holmes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First one falls for him. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. McDermott's checked in for Johnson. Bullock comes in for Richardson. Walker, he's checked in for Vassell. And it's Jones in for Murray. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Lynn's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Lyles comes in for Holmes. Davis, he's checked in for Barnes. And Mitchell subbed in for Fox. San Antonio trailing here. Outside Jones. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. The Kings have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Pass to Holmes. Back to Lyles. Walker pulls down the board. Well, the Spurs shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. On the wing, Jones. Checked by Mitchell. McDermott outside. No one near him. And he can't get that one. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Here's Holmes. Doesn't go that time. Good D by McDermott. Here's Bullock. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Pass to Jones. Hauled in by the Kings. Holmes with it. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. No good. Ooh, it's stolen away. Lyles' shot is good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Walker. Now Collins. The kick out to Walker from behind the arc. Len pulls it in. Holmes against Walker. Pass to Lynn. Nice move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Now it's a 5-point Kings lead.
Well, 7'1", 250 plus pounds. He's just so good at pushing through contact as Alex Lynn.
Outside Jones. To the paint. Here's Collins. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Even with the defense all over him, Collins sticking with it.
Mitchell, the pass to Holmes. Into the lane. Oh, nice D from Walker. San Antonio has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Down low. Here's Collins. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Collins not afraid of getting hit on the inside and goes up through all of that arms and legs in there.
Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's San Antonio now. It's a 3-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, I saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Here's Lynn. Collins defending. Holmes against Walker. Here's Lynn. And he makes it on the layup. And the Kings lead by 5.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Walker. A minute 4 left in the first quarter of the game. He can't get it to go. On the wing, Davis. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Mitchell. And it's all from 3-point range. And for the Spurs, they're shooting just 38% so far in this one. Walker, defended by Holmes. Walker passes to Collins. Shoots over Davis. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. So the Kings making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. That free throw good from Holmes. Now trailing by 8. Outside Jones. 12 seconds left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. McDermott. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Here's DiVincenzo. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Sacramento Kings finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. Trey Lyles is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Antonio ends up going with a new group.
Hi, guys. Well, the natural in their last time out against the Pelicans got the job done. He had 46 points this and put in so much effort at the defensive end. Great two-way game for him. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Well, San Antonio's shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Mitchell against Murray. There's the drive. Stolen by Holmes. Inside. Here's Barnes. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And the Kings lead by 14. And the Spurs with possession here. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. The kick out to Johnson. Six on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Pirtle. And yep, it's good. Pirtle's got 6.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Mitchell finds Jackson. Rebounded by Johnson. The Spurs shooting a decent 41% in the second quarter. Outside Murray. Got a piece of it. Misses off the right iron.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Holmes passes to Mitchell. Off target from 3-point range. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Holmes passes to Sabonis. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Outside Johnson. Pirtle up top. There's 1:26 left to play in the second quarter. Drains the triple.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Pass to Sabonis. Jackson on the wing. Up top, Holmes. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Now here's Pirtle. Richardson with it. Outside Murray. Pass to Johnson. Drives to the hoop. The Kings leading. Now Holmes, guarded by Richardson, and the shot's good. Holmes has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Here's Murray. The offensive rebound, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Just 3 on the clock. And there's Holmes on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And so it's Sacramento in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been, and that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA, and I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern-day rosters seem to be being built.
Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. DeJounte Murray is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Richardson in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. Johnson passes to Pirtle. Murray with it. Pass to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Barnes with the rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the paint. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Harrison Barnes out there looking to involve his teammates on that play.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. He's off on that one. Nice D from Sabonis. The Kings have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Fox outside. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds.
And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Hurdle up top. Right side Johnson. Cans it from the wing. Johnson's got 15 points.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Holmes, good.
And more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Murray. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Richardson. Here's Murray. Clock at 6. Here's Vassell. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
The floater. That one doesn't drop. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Oh, stolen by Richardson. Pass to Murray. To the wing, right side. Back to Vassell. Now Pirtle. Another shot. And that's good. Off the glass that time. 10 points for him.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Here's Holmes. Takes it inside.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And Brent, you played 4 years at Oregon State. The new college rules allowing players to benefit from their image and likeness. You think that's a positive move?
I think, BA, it's going to find its footing. It's going to smooth itself out. But my biggest concern in the first couple years is that young men and young women that are athletes don't take themselves to be bigger than the game that they're playing and the opportunity that's being presented to them by the university with the scholarships that they've been offered.
Some changes for Sacramento. Lenz checked in for Sabonis. Lyles comes in for Holmes. And it's Davis in for Barnes. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Jones. Oh, from Fox. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter.
You like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Here's Jones. Rebounded by Lyles. Well, the Kings shooting at a respectable 49%. Fox finds Holmes. San Antonio with a rebound. McDermott outside. San Antonio again missing.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Ooh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Bullock. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Walker's shot is off.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Kept alive. Lyles. Pass to Holmes. Back to Lyles. Second chance shot. The shot no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Bullock. A shot to stop the drought. Len pulls it in. Len's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Holmes. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists tonight. San Antonio's got nothing to fall here in the 3rd. 0 for 4. Pass to McDermott. Back to Jones. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Kings?
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
So the Kings making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Both good from the line that time. The Kings have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Davis goes in and finished off by Davis.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
And typically he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Jones misses. The Kings have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Holmes. Oh, nice D from Walker. A challenging stretch here for San Antonio. Let's go with a 3. Len pulls it in. Len's got 6 rebounds in the game. Holmes with it. Oh, another one falls.
Another night and another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
And he is edging ever closer to the 2nd place mark for most 40-point games in a year. Inside. And he banks in the layup.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the field in the 3rd quarter. 8 of 16. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Trey Jones. That's his first personal foul.
No good on the free throw. Some changes for Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis comes in for Lynn. And Lamb has subbed in for Lyles. San Antonio shooting a less than average 27% in the 3rd quarter.
Well, the injury history in Portland, and especially with Portland's big men, just has not been good. And you could put Zach Collins, unfortunately, into that category.
6 to shoot. Pass to Collins. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Lamb against McDermott. Back to DiVincenzo. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. DiVincenzo's got his first basket and the 10th pick in 2017. Collins with the Unicorns blend of perimeter shooting and shot blocking.
And he played that one season at Gonzaga, BA, where he shot over 47% from long range and blocked a lot of shots. But the consistency of him just being in the lineup is something that this Blazer organization desperately wants to see.
Here's Collins. And that one hits the back iron.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
Here's Jones. Outside Walker. Pass to Collins. Here's Bullock. Here's Walker. Defended by Holmes. Holmes against Walker. And Holmes pulls it down. And the Kings shooting about 53% in the 3rd. A very good number. Now here's Sabonis. Collins defending. Sabonis can't hit. Well, the Spurs shooting 36% for the game. Not great. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Sacramento ball.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Kings also making a change. Holmes, he's checked in for Davis. Holmes passes to Lamb. And Jeremy Lamb picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Outside Jones. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
That one on Lamb.
Second team foul.
And he drops the first.
The line for San Antonio, Keldon Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Well, the Kings shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Well, San Antonio's shooting a low 28% during this third. Outside Walker. Pass to Collins. The shot won't fall. Excellent D there from Holmes.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And he gets it to go. Holmes has got 45 points.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Two minutes remaining in the third.
A minute 58 left in the third. And here's McDermott. Over Lamb. And once again off the mark by San Antonio. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Rebounded by the Spurs. McDermott's got 4 rebounds in the game. Minute 32 left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
McDermott is terrific at letting the defense open up. Once he sees the lane to the bucket, he jumps right in there.
Stripped it away. Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room. A minute 6 left in the third quarter here. Four on the clock. And Holmes with the block. And they'll keep possession. Well, the Kings shooting around 52% since the start of the third. To the middle. Banked it in off the glass.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Now here's Jones. DiVincenzo covering. And the Spurs with some changes. Richardson's checked in for McDermott. Vassell comes in for Walker. And Murray subbed in for Jones. Mitchell's checked in for the Kings. Richardson against Lamb. Richardson goes in. Rebound by the Kings.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Pass to Holmes. To the paint. Holmes, no good. Outside Murray. Over Mitchell. And once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so it's Sacramento with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Nobody holds the ball. Not even 1001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
Very specific instructions from Greg Popovich. If you don't have a clean look, don't have an open lane, move the ball.
And the key is fast decision making. That takes great recognition, and that also takes all 5 guys communicating.
And And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Sacramento, Barnes is the 4 with Holmes in the middle. Then there's Mitchell, then there's Jeremy Lamb, and it's Holmes in at the 2. Good on the shot.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Murray against Holmes. Murray passes to Richardson. Pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Here's Pirtle. Lamb grabs the miss. Lamb's got 4 rebounds now. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Sacramento ball.
Fox is checked in for Mitchell.
In for the Kings, De'Aaron Fox.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Lamb. And in the 2021 conference finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Greg.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, no, obviously, it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the attack, Holmes. Oh, and Johnson with a block. On the wing, Vassell. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Johnson finds Pirtle. Now here's Murray. Tries to break his ice. And he sinks the layup.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
I think getting better as a passer and understanding more about how the NBA game works. That's De'Aaron Fox.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Murray. Outside Richardson. Pass to Murray. Over Fox. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Lamb passes to Holmes. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. You think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the players' union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside Murray. Poke loose. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Here's Holmes. Good on the bucket. Holmes has got 49 in the game.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
The Spurs shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Fox against Murray. Pass to Pirtle. On the wing, Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Pirtle. They kick it out to Murray. Over Fox. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. It seems to be more and more of a challenge for mid-market teams to keep their roster intact. Fred, players have a lot more say than they used to.
Yeah, and this is an onus on ownership and general managers to create the kind of culture that invites star players to come in and start to win. And if you can get that kind of championship buy-in, you've got a chance, even if you're a small market.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Lynn. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next.